So the first feminist rally happened at Seneca Falls. Mm-hmm. Black women couldn't be a part of it, couldn't vote, couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
So why do you think that our sisters are now adopting the feminist philosophy when feminism started and they were excluded from it?
Mm-hmm. A lot of our FBA sisters are not doing that. Yeah. Let's be very clear. A few of them did in the 60s. Even before the first wave, they tried to get Ida B. Wells and all of these people to be down with the white feminist movement, and Ida B. Wells wasn't rocking with them. So anytime they say Ida B. Wells was a feminist, that's just really not true. She called them out because of their racism. Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Canton, all of these people, they were hardcore white supremacist women. They hated black people. And even the feminists in the 60s, they had that same hatred for black men too. You look at feminist lawyers today, Gloria Allred, her whole roster is going after black men, using these racist-ass techniques and strategies going after brothers. A lot of FBA sisters don't rock with these white feminists because they have a history knowing that these white women can't stand them. A lot of foreign women, if you look, especially with the Black Lives Matter people and all of those folks clicked in with these white feminists, these aren't FBA women. They come from, they ain't, I'm calling them out. These are not, they ain't FBA, and they go along with that line. Tarana Burke and all of these Me Too people, they're not FBA folks. So they go along with that program because they understand those white women are trying to undermine foundational black American society, and a lot of these non-FBA folks are down with that program.
One quick question. When you saw Dr. Umar in the mall, did you think, did your mind go to, he's probably just buying incense, or did your mind go to, aha, he's getting some snow bunny pussy?
Yeah. I said, I know Umar ain't doing that.
My mind went to giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'd like to just note that.
I didn't know, but I thought it was funny. Just the visuals was funny. It was a funny visual, but he cleared it up, so that's good.
No, but here's why I don't agree with that, right? Because feminism was here before, again, like you guys like fought to have like, like black immigrants come here, right? So,
yes, we did.
Yeah, right. So I do give y'all credit for that, right? Because again, without FBA, we wouldn't be here because you guys marched and said, yo, bring our black brothers over here, right? Right. So, so thank you for that. But also too, feminism existed before we even got here, right? So
in the white community.
Nah, come on now.
There wasn't no feminism in the black community like that. How?
In what? The 50s and 60s?
In the black community?
Our sisters were definitely feminist.
How so? You better get it.
No, right?
Spit it out.
No, right? No, listen. Again, especially in the 50s and 60s, right? It was definitely a woman empowerment thing. And they definitely were rocking with feminism back then.
Not in black society.
Here, right? So you're saying that in the 50s, again, in the 50s and 60s, that black women weren't feminist at all.
Dude, did you see footage of the 50s and 60s, black women getting hosed down with water hoses and dogs sicked on them? What privilege of feminism did they have? It was black men and women getting attacked together in the 1960s. There was no privilege or benefits. Sisters weren't dumb thinking, okay, well, damn it, they doing this to me because I'm a woman. No, they knew what it was. We were riding with each other heavy in the 50s and 60s. After 65, the Civil Rights Act passed, they really started pushing feminism heavy in the black community in the 70s. And there was kind of a wave with that with black women. But that tied into the LGBT movement too, because the free love and the free sex hippie thing popped off. So they started saying, hey, come on, sisters, we'll lick you up and we'll hug on you and we'll have all of this interracial sex and you can be a feminist and we're all girl power. So that thing lasted for a quick minute, and then we got a wake-up call, later in the 70s, seeing that, hey, this feminist thing ain't working for black society.
No, Harry, so like you're definitely correct when you says feminism in the 50s and 60s weren't really benefiting them, right? Why? Because again, like the white women were cool and chilling in the crib while black women were outside getting hosed down.
Right.
But that ideology was still around. Again, even in the 70s, right? It was still
in the 50s,
there.
There was no feminism in black society in the 50s.
All right, right, cool. So, Harry, so like, and how about this? Let's say 1970s, right?
Okay, right.
It was still prevalent. At that time, we were here, but like we weren't here in droves of numbers as you see now.
Yeah, you were. The feminist thing in black society coincided with the immigration movement. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Okay. You can't show feminism before 1965 in black society. You didn't have sisters running around here talking about girl power and all that stuff when they were being segregated against. Black women were still getting lynched in the 50s. You understand? Rosa Parks had to sit on the back of the bus in the damn 50s. What feminism? We knew there was no girl power, no feminine privilege. in black society. We knew that. That came in the 70s, and a lot of those people, Shirley Chisholm was one of the black people, the black women who started promoting that feminism in black society. She's non-FBA. So we can point to some of the immigrant folks coming in, getting on that wave.
But you know what they call it now is intersectionalism.
Oh, yeah.
I would think that the average black feminist out there would tell you that they're being pro-black and anti-racist is exactly the same as their feminism, that it's all just one big blob of oppression.
Right, and they understand. We know as foundational black Americans, there is no female privilege because black men and black women are still both under the system and the subjugation of white supremacists. We got Breonna Taylor. There's no feminism that helped her. In fact, the white feminist organizations, they don't speak up for the Breonna Taylors.
I agree.
And the Sandra Blands and
1,000%.
so many other black women who are harmed by these race soldiers. The white feminists don't say a damn thing about that. We understand that there is no feminism or no feminine privilege. All of them are practicing white supremacy against us.
Here, so I believe that there was never feminist like privilege, right, in terms of black people. But I don't believe, bro, like you can just like toss that feminism shit on the non-FBA sisters.
A lot of y'all, a lot of them. A lot of them. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Oh, man. Yo, here, right, so, okay, so first off, I want to get to Hidden Colors, man.
Yes.
So first off, I do applaud you, right?
Have you seen all of them?
No, I seen.
Come on.
I seen probably up to 3, right?
Okay.
I think the last one I saw, Brother Polite was in there.
Was that's either 5? I think that's probably 5.
5, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So first off, I want to applaud you, man, because that was the first instance where I saw a brother get the bag and actually did what he was going to do with the bag.
Of course.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. We just hit 200K. We're trying to get to 300K.
Turn this up.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's go.